I'm back. Video number 2. Here we go. So today I was driving around, I was thinking, and I do a lot of thinking in my car, as everyone does, and I was thinking about something I'm excited about, and then all these thoughts of like doubt and insecurity kept popping in my head. And I kind of followed those thoughts for a while, and then I realized that that's the start of all anxiety. And so in today's video, I want to talk about anxiety, because I think it's something that's a part of all of us, and yet nobody wants to admit it. Because nobody wants to be the person at a party or out with friends that's saying, oh, I'm so worried about this, or listen to what happened to me, and I don't know how it's all going to turn out. Because we all put on these masks of being happy, positive people, but we all have these dark thoughts and feelings that can sometimes consume us, and that's what anxiety is. So I used to have really bad anxiety before I started practicing mindfulness and putting this kind of content out there. So I want to talk about some of the ways that I was able to overcome my own anxiety, and maybe it'll help you or someone you love. The first thing that is helpful to remember when you're dealing with anxiety is to remember that everything is going to be okay. And I know that's such a blanket statement, and it's hard to believe the first time you hear it. But I promise you, everything is going to be okay. Because regardless of how something turns out, whether it turns out how you want it to or how you're afraid it's going to turn out, it's going to be okay. You're still going to go outside on a beautiful day and think, wow, what a beautiful day. And you're still going to get excited about things. And you're still going to have great friends. And you're still going to love people. You're still going to fall in love. You're going to have great experiences. You're going to go to concerts you enjoy. So what I'm saying is, it's going to be okay, because you still, regardless of what happens, have the capacity to be happy in other experiences in your life. And whatever this thing is that's bothering you, that you're worried about right now, I promise you, it is not going to affect every other area in your life the way that you think it will. The second thing that is helpful to remember when you're dealing with anxiety is you have to be able to identify the thoughts of worry and insecurity and fear when they start. So when you recognize yourself, when you think of yourself thinking, it's crazy. Our minds are crazy, complex, beautiful things. But when you're able to identify this negative loop, so you're thinking, oh my God, my manager hates me. Oh my God, my coworkers suck. Oh my God, I didn't get that shift at work. Oh my God, I don't know how I'm going to make rent. You see what I'm saying? It's like this spiral, and your thoughts can get out of control, and you're not thinking your thoughts all of a sudden. Your thoughts are thinking you. And it's going to affect everything else in life, because you can't go out and have a good time when you're stuck on, oh, I don't know if my manager's mad because I was, no, stop. Just stop, okay? You have to distract yourself, and you have to be able to find another way to entertain your mind. Even if it's as simple as like, oh, look, it's sparkly, color blue. I don't know, like, find something. Go for a walk. Go do something that's going to play with your pet. Pets are great for like putting you in the moment. But do something that's going to make you stop thinking about whatever problem you're going to think about, and then you can revisit it at another time when you're level-headed and more able to deal with it in a healthy way. Wayne Dyer, this spiritual teacher and author that I love, and I've read a ton of his books and I look up to, and I consider him one of my teachers in my journey. He said that worrying is like walking around with an umbrella waiting for it to rain. It's all this extra weight. There's so much truth to that, because maybe it will rain, and maybe you'll throw a bag over your head and you'll improvise in a minute, and maybe you'll use that umbrella you've been carrying around, waiting for it to rain, or maybe you'll just get wet. But you know what? Either way, you're going to get home, you're going to get in your house, you're going to get in your car, and you'll be out of the rain. Everything passes. Everything is so transient, it changes. So getting caught up in thoughts of worry that something isn't going to work out the way you want it to literally does nothing. It doesn't affect the outcome at all. If anything, it's going to affect other areas of your life, and it's going to probably create circumstances that are uncomfortable for you. It's a bad thing. Don't focus on it. When you catch yourself, change your focus. That's it. We have just as much ability to focus on the positives as we do the negatives. And it's just a matter of shifting and choosing good feeling thoughts instead of bad feeling thoughts. The third and final thing that will help you or someone you love deal with anxiety is just a reminder to be vulnerable and to be real. A lot of times when I was in high school and college, I was just not comfortable socially. I wasn't comfortable with myself. I would get invited to things, but I would talk myself out of them. And I probably prevented a lot of good opportunities and friendships because of that. I would get invited somewhere, and then, an hour before that thing was happening, I'd sit in my room and I'd go, oh no, I don't know if people are going to like me. I don't know if I'm cool enough. I don't know if I'm smart enough. I don't know if I'm pretty enough. I don't know if I'm going to make anyone laugh. Like, what if everyone's super talented? I don't have anything else. See what I'm saying? Your mind can create scenarios for everything. But then when you are able, so what I would do is I would text, whoever, or call, because I didn't have texting in high school. I would call whoever invited me and say, oh, I can't go. I have to fix my washing machine, or I have to unclog my bathtub. Like, that actually happened today. Our bathtub was clogged, and it's all fixed now. What I'm saying, everything works out. But I would find an excuse rather than just saying, hey, I don't feel comfortable because I'm insecure and I have my own issues, and you don't have to say it in that many words. But what you can do is, if someone invites you somewhere, or you have this opportunity and you don't feel comfortable because of your own insecurity, just say, hey, I don't feel comfortable, because a good friend, or whoever you're dealing with in a situation, someone that loves you, is going to be able to see that and appreciate your vulnerability, and they're going to be able to talk you out of whatever you're doing. Like, one of my best friends always had friends over, and she would always invite me to hang out with them, and I, for some reason, just didn't feel comfortable. Like, I just felt like I wasn't good enough for some reason. And when I was finally able to admit that to myself and to her, and I said, like, I don't know if your friends are gonna like me. She was like, what are you talking about? You're funny, you're intelligent, you're this, that. So whoever loves you is gonna be able to help pull you out of those, like, negative thoughts, and that's what we need. We can't get through life alone. And we can also be that person for other people. We can appreciate someone else's vulnerability. So if somebody says, like, oh, I'm worried that I'm never gonna find a boyfriend, or I'm gonna be single forever, like, don't be like, me too. Be like, hey, look, you're intelligent, you're beautiful, you're handsome, you're smart, you're funny. Go, tell them whatever you appreciate about them, because our confidence isn't entirely rooted in what other people think of us, but when we know that we have support from other people, especially people that we're close to, it does wonders for our own ability to believe in ourselves and see those things in ourselves. So yeah, just to kind of recap, the 3 things that are going to help you the most when you're trying to overcome anxiety is remembering that it's all going to be okay, and you're still going to be able to have fun and be happy and appreciate the people and the place you're in when you're with those people and when you're in that place in the future. Your worries are not going to define the rest of your life. The second thing is worry. Don't, when you catch yourself in a pattern of worry, stop it. Think of something else, distract yourself, and break yourself out of that loop. And then the third is just being vulnerable and telling people the real way you're feeling, and not trying to appear a certain way because you don't want to seem uncool or weak, because you're not. And one of the strongest things anyone can do is just to be honest with yourself and with other people, and encourage other people too when they're vulnerable with you. So that's all I've got for you guys today. If you want to see any topics covered in the future, if you have specific questions, please reach out, message me on Facebook, and I will get back to you, because I love making this kind of content. I really, really want to help people become their own greatest versions. And I want to talk to you guys in videos, like we're having a conversation, and I want to keep writing articles, but I need your input. I want to know what you want to know. That said, please go subscribe, like, share, whatever you feel like. Please show support. It really, really helps me out, and I can kind of keep doing this kind of stuff with your guys' support. So thank you for watching. I'm going to put my social media links down here, and I will see you guys soon. Have a good, beautiful day.